Ah, yes, Agate Creek. You know, I've heard a lot about this trail. Agate Creek. You know, for the longest, this trail has always been behind my mind. It's talked about all the time, and finally, I get to do Agate Creek.
That's pretty gnarly.
You see, this river crossing is actually quite interesting. Agate Creek has a lot of river crossings, maybe around 7, 8, or probably 9, but this spot in particular, it's a pain in the ass, to be honest. Slippery rocks, almost like they have moss underneath them.
Yeah. So Meeker Extreme was able to find a few cars that rolled off. The road is like way up there. A few cars that rolled over the cliff. This is a Monarch Pass up there, and we're down here on the single track.
That's like a horrible idea.
Watch out, there's some big rocks down here. I can't believe we crossed this shit on a dirt bike.
So yeah, about that. We're not entirely sure if these were actually cars, possibly some kind of an appliance that somebody just decided to trash away. Now there was something else all the way towards the left and also way up on the top. Without a doubt, we really think it was a car, but we didn't want to walk that kind of distance and cross this huge boulder field.
Alright guys, so here we are, Monarch Crest Trail System. We gotta be a little careful because last time I went out here was tons and tons of hikers. Today, tons and tons of mountain bikers. There were some tour guides and they dropped off lots and lots of mountain bikers.
And of course, Monarch Crest Trail System, very beautiful trail, but like any other day, tons and tons of hikers and mountain bikers. On this day, for some reason, I was a little scared to go faster than usual, just because there were tons and tons of mountain bikers. Well, on with our story. After all, this was a 2-day trip with Meeker Extreme, then eventually meeting up with Cooleye, Colorado, and this mountain life. So here we are, finally made it to the campsite. Now this campsite, highly recommended. It's called Hidden Lakes Campground. However, it is first come first serve, but we saw plenty of spaces open. Beautiful lake as well.
Well, we made it to the campground. I'm out here with Cooleye, Colorado. This is kind of where we're staying. This is his little campground thing. Foam padding right here. This little 12-volt fridge right underneath here. See it, which is pretty cool. And I know a lot of you guys asked about my truck camper, but here's my truck camper right over here. I'll give you a tour inside probably later. Turn around. Oh, you were? Alright guys, well we stayed the night. We got Cooleye, Colorado, Meeker Extreme right over here. We're gonna hit up Helena Grizzly Hunt or something like that. We took a little bit of a ride on it not too long ago. It was a little bit technical, a little bit rocky, so let's see how this place does, and hopefully it's nothing too crazy because
So here we are, first day planned. Our initial plans was to actually stay 2 nights and leave on Saturday morning, but this was not the case. The single track out here, it's pretty tough, especially for me. You see, I get tired really fast. I'm talking about incredibly fast. I started off pretty fast, at a good pace, and able to make some good lines and choices. But as soon as I start getting tired, everything just starts getting way harder, and everything starts going downhill.
Alright, well, this is the Helena single track. I'm hoping it's not as technical or rocky. I don't know, but currently I'm on second gear. But I think it's slow enough to be on probably third gear.
Now I'm not sure what to do with my endurance level, but do hope eventually with more seat time I get a bit better about it. And this was one of the reasons a night was cut short. But of course, nonetheless, it was still an amazing single track trip. I get to camp, enjoy my truck camper, and just enjoy overall dirt biking.
Check this out, raspberries. So these are fresh raspberries. I'm gonna eat some. So this Grizzly Helena trail has been really awesome. I'm sitting down because we're doing about 50 miles of single track today. That's right, 50 miles. And if you guys ever ridden close to even 20 something miles, you know how exhausting it is. So instead of speed, I'm really focusing on just conserving my energy and standing up on the harder stuff. Because 50 miles is definitely, that's a lot of single track.
Here we go, Meeker Extreme. Getting ready for this river crossing. Now don't let this river crossing actually fool you. He got his front wheel stuck in a pretty large ditch. It kind of dips down. Your front wheel can't really go over it that smoothly. Not to mention these rocks are incredibly slick. Not to mention I do have the Sedona Dual Sport hard pack terrain tires. And one of the main things I've noticed, they don't stick at all like the 505 cheaters like I've used before. So here I am trying to figure out a way maybe I could just de-weight the bike just a little bit, put my legs over some rocks here and there and kind of like shut off some of the weight. Finally got loose. Here I am. And check this out. Didn't give it throttle here and I lost my balance, I guess. I'm not exactly sure what happened.
I don't know why I didn't give it throttle. Yeah, I'm good. You look tired. So far, this has been really gnarly, man. We're hoping it gets a little easier.
So during our 50-mile ordeal, that was about the entire single track of Helena and the Grizzly area.
Wow.
Towards the end, or you can say at the top of that single track, things started getting really gnarly.
God, this is becoming like a rock crawling obstacle.
And to add on to my day, it was just extremely hot, no shade, sun was pounding on us. If you guys know me, I tire out very quickly. I drank my entire 3-liter of water, found another water reserve, filled it up, but unfortunately, the life straw that I added to my Camelback, that eventually broke off and I was out of water. But the best of it is, this hidden gem that we actually found.
So we're at Helena Grizzly Hunt Falls. This place has been pretty freaking awesome. If you're wondering why I look drenched completely, I'm completely drenched in sweat. Check out this river. Woo!
Anyhow guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, hit that bell button, and I'll catch you guys on my next video.